Alright guys, Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd and we're in the year of 2013. This is the start of hopefully a stream of weekly topics that are not normally discussed, and if they are and you guys have discussed them, well, then I expect some comments and stuff so I can learn from them. I am on a medication that makes my mouth really dry, so I will be sipping here once in a while. Excuse me for that. But this week's topic is going to be silent etiquette amongst men, or males should I say. The reason why I'm calling it that, because this topic isn't taught to men. It's not, I don't even think it's socially discussed. I think it's just something that a lot of, well, that's just instinct kind of, because of the way men are reared. And this is what it is. This is an example of what it is. Tony and I, when I got sick, I had to go take another chest x-ray. And the lobby had probably about 7 or 8 chairs, and there was a row of 5. On each end of that row was a female sitting, and Tony decided to sit in the very middle chair. When I turned around, I saw that the only empty chairs near Tony was next to the women. I didn't feel comfortable sitting there. I don't know what it was. It was just inside of me not to sit there, so I went and sat away from Tony. Another guy had walked in after me, and when he signed in, he turned around and looked at the same thing, and he went on the opposite side of the room and sat in that other chair. So I thought, well, maybe this is something that guys just know or are not comfortable doing, is just sitting by a female if they don't have to. Now, I'm not saying this pertains to every male. I'm not saying this is even correct. It's just something that was instinctively inside of me, and I felt it be confirmed by another male when I felt that way. So, you know, have you ever asked yourself, like, females, they can go up to a guy, a group of guys, let's say at a community function, a potluck. You can go up and talk to guys, and it's not a big deal, you know. They laugh and joke. A guy usually doesn't go up to a group of girls or women and talk. It's just something that they really don't do. Now, if you're on the single scene, that's a whole new world. I'm not talking about trying to get your game on and trying to win the woman's hand and woo her into a date. That's not what I'm talking about. But I am probably just kind of talking about more, you know, maybe it's just in married men and taken men. I don't know. You can tell me. But, you know, the thing is that have you ever thought about where you sit? Have you ever thought about that made you feel uncomfortable? But why did it make you feel uncomfortable? Maybe it was because you are a man, you are a male, and you didn't realize that because you've been reared female, and maybe this will all make sense to you. These weekly topics won't be necessarily, they may not even touch base with you guys. Maybe just one person out of 50 that see it gets what I'm saying. But I want to bring it to the table because these are things that are not talked about. These are things that I have experienced, or today it's something I've experienced, and I'd like to bring to the table. So before you guys respond or anything, just think about it for a minute. Think about, have you ever noticed how guys handle themselves in public? How different are they than the females? And then I think it'll start sinking in, kind of like what I'm talking about. It's a silent etiquette. I'm not talking about a silent code. That's a whole different story. but it's just an etiquette, I think, amongst males that I have found, and now I have a label for it that I do. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. They're not going to be very long videos. It's just something to put out there for you guys to ponder upon. I'm wishing a new year, a good, happy new year for all of you guys. 2013 being a very good year for all of you. And I hope you are taking it one day at a time and making your journey as simple as possible. Take care, guys. Bye.